Many of us have wasted our lunch hour waiting in line, or we end up sacrificing quality for convenience. Well, now you don't have to anymore with the help of Proper Food. Joining us now is co-CEO and co-founder Dana Bloom and executive chef and partner Juan Munoz. Thank you guys so much for joining us here today on Live in the Bay.
Thanks for having us.
Thanks for having us.
Of course. Now let's first and foremost talk about how Proper Food got started. Where did this idea come from?
It's exactly what you just said. My husband Howard and I were both working busy office jobs, and we found at lunch we were either waiting online our whole lunch hour, or we were sacrificing to get something that just wasn't good, high quality food. And so we created what we wished existed, which was a concept where the food was made fresh from scratch each day, but all packed so that you could just grab it off the shelf and get it quickly. And, you know, we partner with Chef Juan Munoz from the beginning, who really took his fine dining Michelin star background to elevate grab and go. So it's really not what you would typically find in a grab and go environment.
Yeah, that's such a nice partnership too, that you guys recognize we need somebody who can help us on this food side of things. Now, when it comes to you, Chef Juan, how did you help incorporate all these recipes that fit for Proper Food?
You know, it's been a mix of what I would want as far as like eating healthy on the go, but it's also making food that's like maybe a little higher end, more accessible, and making it fun. You know, I always wanted to make something that, you know, you would see somebody that has very little food knowledge. That's a turkey sandwich. But maybe if you have a lot of food knowledge, you know, you see that it's made with roasted tomato aioli, with these types of ingredients, so it's accessible to everybody. And I think that, yeah, obviously a mission of using local, fresh source ingredients, as fresh as possible, you know, that's always been something that, being from living here in the Bay for such a long time, that comes very natural to us. We want, you know, to use local farms. We want to work with local purveyors. And it's just something that's just very much in my DNA that I've been able to transfer into Proper.
And I'm glad you mentioned that, because like you said, locally sourced, you use a lot of the farms, anything that you can do locally. Why is that so important to the company?
Well, you know, one of our values is around nourishing the neighborhood, which is really about being thoughtful about our entire community. So our overarching value as a company is with care. And so we try to do everything, the way we approach our food, our community, our teams, our customers, really thoughtfully. And it's something that we've done since the very beginning. And so part of that is really being thoughtful about the sustainability of the way we source. Also, I mean, when you live in a place like California and you have access to such amazing fresh local ingredients, I mean, it would be a real shame not to use that.
It would be.
Going to get the highest quality food, and you can really taste the difference.
I can only imagine. When it comes to fresh ingredients, there's nothing like it. Now let's go over some of the products that you guys did bring, starting over this way. Can you explain to our viewers what this is, Chef Juan?
Yeah, that's our fall salad. So seasonally, we like to kind of spruce things up. Roasted butternut squash, some goat cheese. We make a spicy lemon vinaigrette. Some kale, some spinach, something like pretty, it seems, and some pickled cabbage. It's just something that's going to be like healthy, and obviously salmon, 5-spice salmon. Obviously, like, it's just a way to be creative, something that you would maybe, it's not just like your normal salad. You know, I always want to like kind of spruce things up.
Yeah.
Over there we have our overnight oats.
Okay, and can I try
of
this?
Course,
actually?
yeah.
Go ahead, you can explain while I try.
This is actually, I'm Mexican by heritage, and my grandmother had an arroz con leche recipe, and I found a way to like kind of make it vegan and make it a little bit healthier. So this is what I came up with.
I'm gonna give it a taste real quick.
Yeah, sure.
Well, can you describe the flavors to me?
Yeah, sure. So it's gonna be cinnamon, creamy. You know, you're gonna get the oat milk in there, so it's gonna be nutty, and then you're gonna have the toasted almonds, so you're gonna have like a little splash of like crunch and flavor.
Oh my gosh, it's so good. And the oats are so soft too.
Right. So it's just,
I guess hence overnight, right?
Right. And then one of our really good sellers is just turkey avocado. You know, it's one of my favorite sandwiches that I feel like it's kind of healthy, but you know, if I'm feeling like I want something a little heartier, that's where I'd like to go to. Over here, this is our Chinese chicken salad. We've had this salad on probably since the inception of Proper. It's just been one of those salads that you can just kind of go to. People, our customers really love it, you know, and I would never take it away from them.
You can't. They'll probably start protesting.
No. if you're
You
right.
really taste the difference versus a Chinese chicken salad you might get somewhere else because of just the care, everything really been made from scratch.
And locally sourced.
Exactly. People are always trying to buy that dressing from us because it's so special.
And yeah, going back to that, obviously our salmon, our turkey, our chicken, all of our proteins, they're all under the program of a never ever program. Never ever. So never any antibiotics, no hormones, no. So it's like they're all kind of very well taken care of. Our fish, line caught. So we always try to find like the best source of proteins for our customers.
Wonderful.
Yeah.
Well, thank you so much for showing us some of these meals that you brought. Now that you guys are established, what's the future for Proper Food?
Yeah, well, our purpose is to bring high quality food and make it more accessible for everyone, especially on the go. So we currently are operating in New York and in San Francisco. We have local kitchens in both areas, and we've started expanding again post-pandemic. So we recently opened at SFO Airport.
Exciting.
Yeah, so we have a grand opening today, actually, at 45 Fremont Street.
And people can see pictures actually right here.
Yes, that's our airport location in Terminal 1. And then we'll be heading down the peninsula early next year to Menlo Park. So
exciting.
really
And something
growing.
yesterday too, right? You just opened another location?
45 Fremont today.
Oh, today?
Yes,
Yay.
yes.
Awesome. Well, thank you both so much for joining us here on Live in the Bay. We really appreciate it.
Thanks for having us.
To learn more about Proper Food, we'll have a link on our website at liveinthebay.tv.